Tell me something. Why is it that some men barely try, and women seem drawn to them, while others give everything, yet end up invisible? Why do some men command desire without saying a word? While others talk endlessly about love and still lose her interest? The truth isn't found in fairy tales. It's written in the hidden strategies of history's most cunning minds. Today, we're going deep into the Machiavellian mind. The mind that understood power, psychology, and human desire better than most philosophers ever dared to. And alongside it, we'll reflect on the timeless discipline of Marcus Aurelius, who taught that the man who controls himself, controls his world. So if you've ever wondered why women chase some men while ignoring others, if you've ever felt confused by attraction, mixed signals, or emotional games, this video might just change your entire love life. But before we start, I have one small request. If you find value in this, if you're ready to think differently, hit that subscribe button. Now, tap the like, and watch this video till the end. Because each minute you stay will unlock another piece of truth that most men will never understand. Now, let's begin the journey. Haswai. Chapter 1. Rule Number 1. Never reveal your full desire. Machiavelli once wrote, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." And when it comes to desire, the fool always shows his hand first. Think about it. In the modern world, we're told to be honest about your feelings. But in reality, the man who immediately exposes his heart, who chases, texts first, calls constantly, ends up giving away his greatest weapon. Mystery. You see, desire dies when certainty arrives. When a woman knows you want her more than she wants you, her subconscious says, "I've already won." The chase is over. The tension is gone. And with that, attraction fades. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. In The Prince, he said that a ruler must always appear unpredictable and self-sufficient. In love, that means you must master the art of controlled restraint. You do not hide your interest. You govern it. You let it surface slowly, deliberately, as if on your terms. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, would have agreed. He once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Your emotions are your kingdom. If you hand that kingdom away to anyone, even someone you desire, you cease to rule yourself." So rule number 1 is simple, but hard. Never reveal your full desire. Be honest, but not exposed. Show interest, but maintain your center. Because what truly draws women in isn't desperation, it's discipline. When you are in control of your emotions, you create tension, and tension is what creates attraction. The man who can hold his fire without burning himself, that man becomes magnetic. Let her feel that you want her, but let her wonder if she can keep you. That uncertainty is the oxygen that keeps desire alive. Chapter 2. Rule Number 2. Control perception, not emotion. Machiavelli's second hidden rule is subtle but deadly effective. It's the art of controlling how you are perceived, rather than how you feel. In The Prince, Machiavelli warned that men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand. Meaning, people don't see your heart, they see your image. They don't feel your intentions, they read your presentation. In love, the same law rules. A man might be kind, loyal, even deeply caring. But if he appears weak, uncertain, or emotionally dependent, she won't feel drawn to him, no matter how good he is. Marcus Aurelius taught that you become what you think. Machiavelli added that you become what others believe you to be. When you combine both, your self-mastery and your outward projection, you become a man of presence. Now let's make this real. Imagine two men walk into a room. Both are average in looks, average in height, but one walks slowly, as if time moves for him. He doesn't rush to greet people. He allows people to approach him. He speaks less, but when he does, people listen. That's not arrogance, that's perception management. He's not suppressing emotion, he's channeling it. Every movement, every silence, every glance tells the world, I am in control. Women feel that energy before a single word is spoken. It's ancient, primal. The female mind evolved to sense emotional hierarchy. She's drawn to the man who doesn't need her validation to feel powerful. So how do you apply this rule? Simple. Control the narrative around you. Be intentional about your body language. Don't overshare. Speak with calm, deliberate rhythm. Hold eye contact not as a challenge, but as a statement. I am centered. Machiavelli would remind you that everyone sees what you appear to be. Few know what you are. Let her see strength, discipline, and purpose. Let her sense depth, but never hand her your script. Marcus Aurelius would add, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. When you live your values quietly, when your actions align with your silence, you become a mystery that no one can fully solve. And what do women crave more than anything else? A mystery that feels real. Chapter 3. Rule number 3. Use distance as a weapon. There's a quote from Machiavelli that says, it is much safer to be feared than loved, if one must choose. Now let's not twist that into something cruel. He wasn't saying to be cold or heartless. He was saying, control your value through scarcity. In the realm of desire, distance is not absence. It is value creation. When you're always available, always responsive, always there to please, you dissolve into predictability, and predictability kills passion. The greatest kings, warriors, and philosophers knew this instinctively. They disappeared to build mystery. They left space for others to miss them, to think about them, to yearn for their presence again. Women, consciously or unconsciously, are wired to chase significance. When you pull away not out of anger, but out of purpose, you remind her that your life has a gravity of its own. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In other words, when others react emotionally, you remain composed. When others chase, you hold ground. When others beg, you build. Your distance should not be a game. It should be an act of discipline. You step back not to manipulate, but to maintain control of your energy. Let me tell you a story. In Renaissance Italy, a young nobleman once fell for a court lady known for her charm and wit. He confessed his love in a letter. Too soon, too directly. She read it, smiled, and never wrote back. Weeks passed. The man grew restless, obsessed. Then suddenly she sent him a single message. Where have you gone? I thought you'd forgotten me. She didn't miss him. She missed the attention she once controlled. Machiavelli observed hundreds of such encounters in royal courts. He realized people crave what withdraws. Distance fuels curiosity. Curiosity fuels obsession. And obsession, in love, often feels like need. But remember, the purpose of distance is not punishment. It's energy preservation. You are not running away from her. You are walking toward your mission, your craft, your empire. And when she sees that your attention must be earned, she values it more than anything else. Rule number 3. Use distance as a weapon, but never as a wall. Pull away to build value, not resentment. And when you return with purpose, not apology. Chapter 4. Rule number 4. Master the balance between kindness and authority. Every man struggles with this one. Be too kind and you become soft. Be too authoritative and you become harsh. The secret lies not in one extreme, but in the balance between them. Machiavelli warned rulers, a prince should make himself feared in such a way that, if he is not loved, he is at least not hated. In relationships, this means, be firm in your boundaries. Marcus Aurelius echoed that idea in a stoic form. Waste no energy on what you cannot control, but show kindness where you can. The union of both ideas gives you this truth. A man should be a calm storm, dangerous if crossed, peaceful if respected. Let's break that down. Kindness without strength is weakness. Authority without empathy is tyranny. But when a man stands firm in his values, yet treats others with fairness, he commands not through fear, but through respect. In the context of attraction, women test this constantly. They test to see whether your kindness is a mask, whether your boundaries are real, whether your patience hides power or passivity. A Machiavellian mind never reacts emotionally to tests. He interprets them. He understands that every test is a question. Are you the man I can trust to lead my emotions? Or will you collapse the moment I challenge you? Marcus Aurelius would respond with calm reflection. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Your actions must align with integrity. Even in seduction, especially in seduction, your soul must not lose its balance. So rule number 4. Master the balance between kindness and authority. Be generous but never a fool. Be gentle but never timid. Show affection but never worship. A woman must feel that your compassion comes from abundance, not need. When you give, let it be a choice, not a trade. When you set boundaries, let them feel like law, not anger. That balance is irresistible. Chapter 5. Rule number 5. Build an empire, not a chase. Now we arrive at the final rule. And this one separates ordinary men from kings. You see, Machiavelli never truly wrote about women. He wrote about power. But when you understand the psychology of power, you understand the psychology of attraction. Because at their core, both are built on the same principle. People are drawn to strength, purpose, and direction. A man chasing a woman is like a king chasing a peasant's approval. It's beneath the nature of true power. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, lived surrounded by temptations, yet his writings reveal something extraordinary. He didn't chase pleasure, he mastered it. He knew that the man who builds himself becomes irresistible, not because of what he seeks, but because of what he radiates. Let me say that again. You don't attract through pursuit. You attract through presence. Women are not drawn to the man who follows them. They are drawn to the man others follow. So rule number 5 is this. Build an empire, not a chase. Focus on your mission, your goals, your health, your financial independence, your inner peace. Every hour spent begging for validation is an hour stolen from your destiny. And when you begin to build something, a life, a vision, a direction, something incredible happens. You become magnetic without effort. The Machiavellian man understands leverage. He knows that power multiplies when you control your attention. You give it where it returns growth, not where it drains purpose. And here's the secret that Marcus Aurelius would whisper in your ear if he were alive today. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Think like a king. Act with purpose. Speak with calm. Walk with direction. When you do that, women notice, not because you're begging for them, but because you've become the type of man whose presence demands attention. Conclusion. The Stoic Prince. Let's take a moment to look back. Rule 1A1. Never reveal your full desire. Desire controlled becomes attraction. Rule number 2. Control perception, not emotion. Appear strong, act deliberate, stay grounded. Rule number 3. Use distance as a weapon. Scarcity creates value. Absence fuels curiosity. Rule number 4. Master the balance between kindness and authority. Be calm but commanding, gentle but unshakable. Rule number 5. Build an empire, not a chase. Focus on purpose. Power attracts naturally. Each of these rules was born from centuries of human behavior, observed by Machiavelli, mastered by leaders, and perfected by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius. But here's the hidden truth that ties them all together. These aren't rules to manipulate women. They're rules to master yourself. Because the moment you gain control over your mind, your time, your emotions, you stop needing others to complete you. You stop playing games for attention. You start living from power, not panic. From direction, not desperation. And in that stillness, in that quiet confidence that says, I don't chase, I attract, women feel something ancient. They feel the presence of a man whose worth doesn't depend on approval. A man who could walk away and still stand tall. A man who knows what he wants, but never begs for it. That's not arrogance, that's mastery. So remember this. Be a storm, but a silent one. Be kind, but with command. Be distant, but never disconnected. and build something so great that love has to find you in the process. Because Machiavelli taught the art of power, and Marcus Aurelius taught the art of peace. And when you combine both, you become something rare. A man of discipline, mystery, and presence. A man women respect, crave, and remember. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time.